Hello folks, Lee Mallett from Mallett Building. It's going to be a very interesting show today. I found out that we pronounce his name VJ, not Viggy. As you recall, the last time I was here, he accused me of being dishonest. Well, we have some mutual friends, come to find out. But let's go back and see what this man had to say, because you see folks, people that make assumptions and use Moon Griffant as his source of information ought to look at what he's. But first of all, let's talk about Mallett Buildings. Let's get this thing going. If you recall, $500 discount every week, military personnel, healthcare workers, educators, and first responders. Been doing this for 26 years, folks. 26 years, A+ rating with the BBB, over 20,000 buildings on the ground. 1,000 off my elite or my signature building. Type in cash, you got it, you come in this week, get $1,000 off that building. Referral program, by the way, Mr. VJ, look at all these people sending their friends and neighbors. Okay, folks? So you see, folks, if all these people want to refer their friends and neighbors, what does that tell you about my company? Must be pretty good. Why would you send all your friends and neighbors? I'm very proud of that. About Mallett Buildings, usually 26 years delivering custom design and post-frame buildings, fully licensed commercial residential projects. I am the chairman of the state licensing board, have been there for 8 years, on the board 15 years, chairman for 8 years. That's my service to the state, Mr. VJ. What have you done? Fully licensed commercial residential projects, reputation and trust, no contractor violations. 500 plus reviews of the BBB and Google, an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. How's that, Mr. VJ? Randall VJ from Eunice or Basil, I don't know which one, but he's from that part of the world. We're going to get to him in a second. Community-oriented, locally owned and operated in Iowa and Louisiana, committed to supporting local communities through job creation and reliable service. How about that, Mr. VJ? Look at all the people that I've helped, including LSUE, who I think last year I gave $5,000 for some function. So I help your part of the woods too, sir. But I'm very, very proud of this, folks. We give back to the community, unlike some people in this world. Hey, you can always use our 3D custom personalized service from concept to completion with our 3D modeling. You go to this site, you can design your building, get your colors, put your windows, everything you need to do, you send that to us, we'll get you a quote quick. Building options, we got the value, the signature and elite, lines to suit various needs and budgets. Right now with the Elite Series on sale with a 30 by 50 by 12 for $43,998, a 40 by 50 for $53,950, and a 40 by 60 by 12 for $61,598. Now remember, what separates this building from any other building that's out there that's being advertised is the fact that we have 9-foot post spacing, not 10, 2x8 scissor trusses, the only company putting 2x8 trusses on their buildings. We also have 5 on 12 roof pitch, standard. Most other companies doing 3 on 12 or 4 on 12. And we have trusses every 3 feet, not 5 feet, in this super building called the Elite Building. Concrete under every post, the engineered cable retention system, the only ones in the business I know that are using it. 6-inch micro-reinforced concrete slab with a 4,000 PSI, not 4 inches, 6 inches. 2 10 by 10s, not 1 10 in this package. Insulated roof walls and windows, 26 gauge metal, 4x4 framework, gutters, wainscot continuous ridge vents, Zack screws and roofing walls, and post protectors are included. How about a 10-year workmanship warranty? 145-mile-an-hour wind load, licensed engineer on staff, Mallett Secure Watch, 26 plus years of experience, state licensed residential commercial contractor, and a licensed professional engineering firm. This is the best building in the business, folks, bar none. Oh, really? Well, Mr. Fontenot, well, tell me, Mr. Fontenot, what makes you say that? Let's go ahead. Let's get this out. For some reason, you have accused me of something, sir. Prove it. What makes me a crook, sir? Come on, Mr. Fontenot. Don't stop now.
You might be his friend.
Oh, you might be Mr. VJ's friend, I guess. But go ahead. You know, it's easy to say that. So you see how this operates, people? You got people who ain't man enough to come to my face, or would like to come here and bring how you prove that or how you say that. But you know what I think that is? Jealousy is a terrible emotion. This sounds like a jealous man. How about it, Mr. Fontenot? You said something. Now, come on, everybody's watching. Why don't you back up what you said? And for your information, sir, over 65,000 people that follow me disagree with you. 4 governors disagree with you, sir. And in a few minutes, I would say, here we go. I don't know anyone who thinks you're a decent man. Really? Well, would you like to, sir, are you serious? Folks, where are you from, Mr. Fontenot? Do I know you? Go ahead, do I know you?
Hippie Bay Hippie Outfitters.
Where's he out of?
It looks like Sulphur.
Sulphur.
High School.
Oh, well, I tell you what you do, sir. Why don't you call the president of McNeese? Why don't you call the AD of McNeese? Why don't you call the district attorney? Why don't you call Judge Candy, several judges? I can give you thousands of people, sir. And I got 65,000 followers, Mr. Fontenot. How many do you have? But you know what's sad here, sir? I don't even think I know you. I've never met you. I'm waiting for more than 6 people to see this before I keep up with this. Well, stay tuned. Because, where's he from?
Looks like
Yeah. You know, Mr. Fontenot, I've been in business 26 years with over 20,000 buildings on the ground. Your information, I'm afraid, sir, is wrong. But why don't you come on live?
Looks like he's a fisher.
Yeah, he's a fisherman? Well, you know, it's sad, folks. That's the problem with social media. Somebody can say this kind of stuff without backing it up. But the question is...
He's probably never personally met you.
He's what?
He's never personally met you.
Yeah, you've never personally met me. You see, people, there's a special place in God's eyes for a person that judges that doesn't even know me. Look at him, crook. He's really good, isn't he, folks? Well, you did the easy part, Mr. Fontenot. Can you prove it? Just because you say it, Mr. Fontenot, doesn't make it so. Pull up the stuff over here. Watch. Wait, I got this. Watch this, Mr. Fontenot. Watch this, folks. I guess all the kids at Calcasieu Parish believe that too, huh, Mr. Fontenot? I guess the Tailgate Kings believe that, Mr. Fontenot. I guess the Tangier Parish Fair believes that, Mr. Fontenot. How about the Gumbo Gator Baseball, sir? How about the Ranch Collective? How about the Matheson Athletic Foundation? How about the Eunice Foundation Baseball? How about Louisiana State Troopers? How about the Junior League? How about St. Nicholas Center? How about the Little Dribblers? You see, Mr. Fontenot? There's a lot of people that think the world of me. But the question is, what have you done, sir? You know, you see all this? How about the CPSO? You want to call the sheriff? Huh? How about this? Did you help Mr. Ben Terry? What have you done, Mr. Fontenot? Other than spew venom. See, folks, we have people like that in this world. This gentleman apparently doesn't even know me and lives in the world of Moon Griffant, just like Mr. VJ. See how easy it is to say stuff like that without saying anything? What a shame. I actually feel sorry for you, sir. I hope you're the best. I hope you get some help, because you know what? If I don't know somebody, I surely don't call them names. I find that children do that, I believe. But you're welcome to come on any time with your evidence so everybody can see what you say. Well, let me ask you something. How do I know you? How do we know you, Mr. Fontenot? Huh? How do we know you? The only bar on this thing is you, sir. You're real bad behind that screen, I can tell. But I mean, why don't you come on with your evidence? Why don't you prove? Can you prove what you say? Or it's just your opinion based on some silliness? I'll put my record up against yours all day, Mr. Fontenot. Would you like to do that? I know you can't, because, sir, have you done this? I guess all these people that I helped, I guess they think I'm bad. I guess the 65,000 people. I mean, this is, you see, folks, what I got to deal with sometimes? He must be Mr. VJ's friend, I guess. I don't know where he come from. But let me continue on, and we'll keep talking about him, and we'll deal with him tomorrow. We'll do some research on Mr. Fontenot and see who he is. Right, Mr. Fontenot? Let's find out. We're going to find out a lot about you, sir. My research department, we'll find out some more about you. You know what, Mr. Fontenot? You're the one who came on here. I didn't go looking for you. Have I? See, folks, you're showing your true self. You know what the true self is here? This man has tried to insult me on my show. What gives him the right? Now, Mr. Fontenot? But I'll come back to him. We'll look and see about this cat. But let's keep going on here. I'm proud to say that maybe Mr. Fontenot didn't notice, but all these people who this company has helped the last 26 years think the world of this company. All right, value building. We've got kill-dried MCA lumber, 4,000 PSI microfiber reinforced slab, engineered cable retention system, concrete under every post, 2x6 scissor trusses. The only people in the business that do this, folks, scissor trusses standard. 130, licensed professional engineering firm on site. We are a licensed engineering firm. Banned. You're banned. You know what your problem is? You all talk, buddy. All talk. People like you aren't respected. But if you want to come on, you're invited. It's up to you. Ban him. He's silly. Mallett signature building. Here, folks, we moved to 2x8 scissor trusses, 5-on-12 roof pitch, roof and wall insulation, 2 10x10 roll-up doors, and a 6-year workmanship warranty. And then we get to the best building in the business. Now we add 2x8 scissor trusses, 10-year workmanship warranty, 3-foot truss spacing, 9-foot post spacing, 2 10x10 roll-up doors, gutters and gutter brushes, 6-inch 4,000 PSI microfiber and slab with control joints, post protectors, insulated windows, wainscot, continuous ridge vents, 145-mile-an-hour wind load. The best building in the business. The best. Now, this gentleman started kind of like this cat, not an honest owner, but he gets all his information from Moon Griffon. So we talked about this guy, Dave, yesterday. We'll be talking about this other cat tomorrow. Talk radio, tell her at it again. Used to be a banker. He's splitting overdraft opinions with zero balance and truth, same as Mr. Fontenot. Still standing, why Mallett doesn't flinch under fire. No running, I can explain to you all along, but I cannot make you understand, nor do I need to. I and many others have no interest in listening to any, then why are you coming on here? Just like this cat. But let's keep looking at what he did. Response to no one wants to hear from you. Our videos get thousands of views voluntarily. Comments, likes, shares, and direct messages after every broadcast. Negative commentators are among the first to engage every time. This is one generic post that got over 21,000 views. Yet, Mr. VJ doesn't seem to think anybody's watching us. I'll put this up, Mr. VJ, because she's the Chancellor of Eunice, who's a very close friend of mine. I've served on the LSU board for 12 years. So why don't you call her to get your opinion of me, not Moon Griffon. Not Moon Griffon. And our authority and accredited voted by critics, appointed to state leadership as chairman of the LSCBC, speaker at contractor summits, government roundtables and business forums, and consulted by schools, boards, hospitals, law enforcement, and municipalities. Mr. VJ, another good friend of mine is Corey Frugier, who I've known for many, many years. Why don't you call him? You don't know me. You never met me. This guy here, I need to research who this guy is, and we will. I promise you that. We've banned you, but we're going to dig into you now. We're going to find out who you are, because I do not know you. If I know you, I have no idea where I met you, Mr. Devin Fontenot. I'm current chairman of the State Licensing Board, and I'm a subcontractor. We got all this in here. Google search. Okay, real engagement, manufacturer. Most critics never bought, never visited, never called. They rely on hearsay, not first-hand facts, genuine customer support, Mallett reviews, referrals, and repeat business. Here's referrals, just a few that we have, folks. Got an A+ rating with the BBB, and we're accredited. This is all the people that have sent their friends and neighbors over here. Quite a few there, I would think, Mr. VJ. Results we can't refute. Over 800 structures and kits built annually. Less than 1% warranty claims used by public and private sectors across Louisiana and Texas. 0 suspensions, violations, or fraud complaints in 26 years of operation. No violations at the State Contractors Board. When they copy, you're doing something right. Competitors mimic our pricing sheets, 3D models, tools, and marketing tactics. We've set the standard in engineered post-strength buildings. We don't attack others, we just outperform them. That's a picture of our facility. As you can see, we're adding another section here, 12,000 square foot. There'll be a roll form plant, hopefully up in the next 60 to 90 days, where we'll be rolling our own metal, which will help us control the costs to help you get better deals on your buildings. And we invited people to come. We'll take you on a tour. It's a large facility. If you compare our facility to our competitors, there's no comparison. We welcome healthy debate, not baseless bitterness. We continue showing up on the job site and on camera. We will speak with the facts, not feelings. 5 red flags. As chairman of State Contractors Board, what we attempt to do here is tell you what you need to do before you pick a contractor. Go to the Secretary of State. That's going to tell you how long they've been in business and who the proper parties are. See the licensure, that's at the LSOBC. See if there's any contractor violations or convictions right there at the same time. Look at your reviews on the BBB and Google and visit the contractor's facility. Those 5 red flags will keep this from happening to you. This poor lady lost $160,000. I don't know what happened here, but he's got a problem. We've got problems with these poor people. Then we have these 2. These are convictions by the State Contractors Board, but these 2 also got charged with contractor fraud. All right, Precision Metal, they just got their license in the last 2 or 3 months. And I got his paperwork. I told him that if he came on, and he's welcome to come on, he said there was a mistake made at the Contractor State Board, so I had to go get the documents, which I have, and I told him if it was incorrect, I would help him fix it. So you're welcome to call in, and we'll go over this stuff. In fact, this was done wrong. I will go to the board, and I will make sure this is corrected. I don't know if that's happened, but you got to call in for us to fix it. So you see, we try, as Contractor Board, if there was a mistake made, we will correct it. I don't think there was, but if he wants to come in, I've offered him to come in. So he just got his license on 4/22/25. He's not with the BB accredited. Here's the report card that I keep trying to tell people. And why do we do that? It's because you have a right to know. They're not going to tell you they did all these things. And unlike most people, because I sit on the board, I get to see a lot of people taken advantage of, elderly and people that are not accustomed to contracting. And what happens, and that's what those other pictures were about, do your homework before you hire a contractor. This is some of the things you need to be concerned with. There's the report card. It does not lie, it is the facts. Some people cannot handle the facts, but those are the facts. Once again, we have the elite building, the best building in the business. These are the prices. Come in this week and we're going to work a deal with you. My salespeople are sitting there waiting for you to call. We want to work with you because we want to earn your business. We got the price match, $1,000 off any price match if we see the spec sheet. The spec sheet is how we bid against. That's the only way to get a true deal of what we're doing. And you get this, the only one with all checks on the report card for free. Spec sheets. We have a spec sheet on every building. A spec sheet goes out with every quote. Okay? That's the only way to do this. And so you take the spec sheet. You call my competitor if you like. See if they're doing the same thing as me, and then make them sign it. Then you got them pinned down. It also tells you about qualifications. It's a document that will help you. Once again, we can show you a building near you. We have an ambassador program. These people will show you their building and talk to you about the service and what happened when they worked with us. We have a building specialist on call 24/7. My competitors do not do that. We're open till 12 on Saturday, and my competitors are closed because we want to earn your business. We want to be there when you need us, not whenever it's convenient for us. Okay? And that's it today. Well, this has been a lively deal. We always have a couple of...
It's going to be a good one tomorrow.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one tomorrow. It's going to be a good one tomorrow. You need to stay tuned. I'll tell you what, folks. You can't stand by and let people get away with that. You can't. They have to be called out. And they have to, when somebody says something about you that's not true, you have an obligation to because you see, rumor in your window, if you don't respond, comes back. And that's what Mr. VJ did. The problem with Mr. VJ, we have mutual friends that I didn't know about 2 days ago, who are very close friends of mine, who I've known for many, many years. But when you get your information from Moon Gravant as your source of information, of course, because he's nothing but a critic with no solutions, who's trying to just get everybody to watch. I mean, it's like Donald Trump says, it's fake news, and he just wants you to listen. So he's going to come up with all crazy stuff. Okay? But anyway, thank you for listening. We'll be back tomorrow. Call me at 337-515-2154 or call our office at 337-214-04228. We want to earn you business. We've been around 26 years, A+ rating with the BB, with over 20,000 buildings on the ground, and we are the best. Thank you all for listening. We'll see you all tomorrow.